This is English Unlocked. Real life English, spoken slowly and clearly. I'm Natalia. In this episode, we talk about making simple plans, not big plans, not detailed plans, just the kind of plans people talk about every day. In real life, people rarely speak about the future in a strong way. They don't say everything for sure. They leave space. They use soft English. You may hear people say, maybe, I think I will, I might. These words are very common. Let's start slowly. Imagine someone asks you, what are you doing later? You don't need a long answer. You can say, I'm not sure yet. I think I'll stay home. I might go out. Listen again. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll stay home. I might go out. These sentences sound natural. They sound relaxed. Now let's look at one of the most common phrases. I think I'll. This phrase is used all the time. I think I'll make dinner. I think I'll rest. I think I'll watch something. You don't sound decided. You don't sound stressed. Now listen to this phrase. I might. I might means maybe. Not yes. Not no. I might go for a walk. I might meet a friend. I might stay home. Very real English. Now imagine this short conversation. Any plans for tonight? Not really. I think I'll stay home. This sounds natural, comfortable. Now let's add another useful phrase. Later. People often say, later today, later on, maybe later. These phrases are soft. They don't fix time. Examples. I'll do it later. Maybe later today. Now listen to a longer example. Today was busy. Later. I think I'll rest. I might watch a movie. This is real-life English. You don't explain everything. You just give a feeling. Now let's talk about changing plans. People do this all the time. They say, I changed my mind. I decided to stay in. Very simple. I changed my mind. No explanation needed. Now slow down. Listen to these phrases again. I think I'll. I might. I'm not sure yet. Maybe later. I changed my mind. These phrases are powerful because they are soft. Real English is not about certainty. It's about comfort. We stay here and we continue. In real life, people often talk about plans without knowing exactly what will happen, and that is normal. English has many ways to speak about the future without pressure. You may hear people say, we'll see. This phrase is very common. We'll see. It means nothing is decided yet. It sounds calm. It sounds open. Another phrase people use a lot. Let's see. Let's see feels friendly. It invites time. Let's see how it goes. Now listen to this phrase. It depends. It depends means the plan is not clear. Something can change. It depends on the weather. It depends on how I feel. Very real English. Now imagine someone asks you, are you coming later? You can answer, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. It depends. All of these are correct. All of them sound natural. Now let's talk about soft invitations. People often invite others without pressure. They say, "If you want, maybe we can, we could." These phrases are gentle. If you want, we can meet later. Maybe we can talk tomorrow. We could stay in. You don't push. You don't decide for the other person. Now listen to this phrase. Up to you. Up to you gives freedom. It's up to you. Very common in real conversations. Now imagine this short exchange. Do you want to go out later? I'm not sure yet. It depends. Okay, up to you. This sounds calm. No stress. No problem. Now let's talk about short future phrases. People say, "I'll see. I'll think about it. I'll let you know." These sentences are everywhere. I'll think about it. This phrase gives you time. I'll let you know. This phrase promises an answer later. Very useful English. Now listen to this longer example. I don't have plans yet. I think I'll rest. Maybe later I'll go for a walk. I'll see how I feel. This is perfect real-life English. Simple, flexible, honest. Now slow down again. Listen to these phrases together. We'll see. Let's see. It depends. If you want. Up to you. I'll think about it. I'll let you know. These phrases help you talk about the future without stress. Real English is not about fixed plans. It is about space. And space feels comfortable. We stay here. And we keep going. Now let's talk about saying no in a soft way. In real life, people often don't say a direct no. They soften it. They say, "I don't think so. Maybe another time. Not today." These phrases are gentle. They don't close the door. Listen carefully. I don't think so. This sounds polite, not negative. Maybe another time. This phrase keeps the connection. Not today. Very simple. Very normal. Now imagine someone says, "Do you want to meet later?" You can answer, "Not today. Maybe another time." "I don't think so. I'm a bit tired." These answers sound honest and kind. Now let's talk about being tired or not in the mood. People often explain their plans with feelings. They say, "I'm a bit tired. I don't really feel like going out. I think I'll stay in." These phrases are very common. I don't really feel like. This phrase is important. I don't really feel like cooking. I don't really feel like talking. It talks about mood, not about people. Now listen to this short example. I don't really feel like going out today. I think I'll stay home. This sounds natural. Nothing dramatic. Now let's talk about changing plans during the conversation. People do this all the time. They say, "Actually," "on second thought." These phrases show a change. Actually, I think I'll stay in. On second thought, maybe later. Very real English. Now listen again. Actually, on second thought. These words slow the conversation. They give you time. Now imagine this conversation. Any plans for tonight? I thought I'd go out, but actually I think I'll stay home. This is perfect real-life English. Now let's slow down again. Listen to these phrases. Not today. Maybe another time. I don't really feel like. I think I'll stay in. Actually, these phrases help you speak honestly without sounding rude. That is important. Real English is often soft. It respects space. It respects mood. We continue. Now let's talk about agreeing without committing too much. In real life, people often agree softly. They don't promise strongly. They leave room. They say, "Sounds good. That could work. Yeah, maybe." These phrases are very common. Sounds good means you like the idea, not that everything is decided. That could work means it's possible. Yeah, maybe is very casual English. Now listen carefully. Sounds good. That could work. Yeah, maybe. These answers are friendly and open. Now imagine this situation. Someone says, "Maybe we can meet tomorrow." You can answer, "Sounds good. That could work. Yeah, maybe." No pressure. No fixed plan. Now let's talk about confirming plans lightly. People often say, "Let's do that." "Let's see." "We'll talk later." These phrases don't lock anything in. "Let's do that" sounds positive, but still relaxed. "We'll talk later" means no rush. Now listen to this example. Sounds good. We'll talk later. Very natural English. Now let's talk about when plans stay unclear. People say, "I'll see how it goes." "I'll see how I feel." These phrases are everywhere. "I'll see how I feel" is especially common. It means your mood matters. Now listen again. "I'll see how I feel." You can use this sentence very often. Now imagine this conversation. "Do you want to go out later?" "Maybe. I'll see how I feel." Perfect real-life English. Now let's talk about ending planned conversations calmly. People often say, "Okay, we'll see." "All right, let's see." These phrases close the topic gently. No stress. No decision. Now listen to a full example. "I don't have plans yet. I think I'll stay home." "Maybe later I'll go for a walk. We'll see how it goes." This is how people really speak. Soft, flexible, honest. Now slow down again. Listen to these phrases one more time. Sounds good. That could work. Yeah, maybe. I'll see how I feel. We'll see how it goes. These phrases help you live in English without pressure. Real life is not fixed. English doesn't need to be either. We stay here. Now let's stay with how people talk when plans are very simple. Most of the time, plans are not big events. They are small, everyday things. People say, "I'm just going to the store." "I'm just staying home." "I'm just relaxing." The word "just" is very important. Just makes everything smaller and calmer. "I'm just staying in." This sounds relaxed. No explanation needed. Now listen to this phrase. "I'm just seeing how the day goes." Very natural English. People also say, "I don't have anything planned." This sentence is very common. "I don't have anything planned." It means your day is open. Now imagine someone asks, "What are you doing later?" You answer, "I don't have anything planned. I think I'll take it easy." This sounds very real. Now let's talk about keeping plans flexible. People often say, maybe later, sometime later, at some point. These phrases are soft. At some point means not now, not specific. Examples: I'll do it at some point. Maybe later today. Now listen again. Maybe later. At some point. These phrases remove pressure. Now let's talk about last-minute decisions. People say, I'll decide later. I'll see later. Very common. I'll decide later. This sentence gives you space. Now imagine this conversation. Are you coming? I'm not sure yet. I'll decide later. Perfect everyday English. Now let's talk about keeping things light. People sometimes say, no plans really. Nothing special. Just a quiet day. These phrases describe simple days. No plans really. Very common. Nothing special. Very natural. Now listen to this full example. Today is a quiet day. No plans really. I think I'll just relax and see how it goes. This is real-life English. Nothing dramatic. Nothing forced. Now slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. I'm just staying in. I don't have anything planned. Maybe later. I'll decide later. No plans really. These phrases are part of daily life, and when you hear them often, they stop feeling difficult. English becomes familiar. When it sounds like real life, we continue. Now let's talk about when plans slowly turn into rest. Very often, people start the day thinking they might do something, but later they choose calm instead. And that is normal. People say, I ended up staying home. This phrase is very common. I ended up staying home. It means the plan changed naturally. Another phrase people use, I decided to take it easy. Very soft English. I decided to take it easy. Now listen to this sentence. I thought about going out, but I ended up staying home. This sounds very real. Now let's talk about explaining plans without details. People often say, I had a long day, so I'm just resting. This explanation is enough. I had a long day. No story needed. Now listen. I had a long day, so I'm just resting. Very natural English. People also say, I don't feel like doing much. This phrase is extremely common. I don't feel like doing much. It sounds honest and calm. Now imagine this short exchange. What are you doing tonight? Not much. I had a long day. That's it. No explanation. No pressure. Now let's talk about soft endings of conversations about plans. People say, I'll keep it simple. I'll just see how it goes. These phrases close the topic gently. I'll keep it simple. Very common. Now listen again. I'll just see how it goes. This phrase accepts uncertainty. Now imagine this moment. The conversation slows down. You say, I don't have plans. I'll just see how it goes. Perfect real-life English. Now let's talk about accepting the day as it is. People often say, it's been one of those days. This phrase means the day was tiring or long. It's been one of those days. Very human. Another phrase, I'll take it slow. Very calm. I'll take it slow. Now slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. I ended up staying home. I decided to take it easy. I had a long day. I don't feel like doing much. I'll keep it simple. I'll take it slow. These phrases are not special. They are everyday life. And everyday life is where real English lives. We stay here. Now let's talk about how people leave plans open overnight. Very often, people don't finish the day with decisions. They let the day end quietly. They say, I'll see tomorrow. This phrase is very common. I'll see tomorrow. It means no decision now. No pressure. People also say, tomorrow is another day. This phrase sounds calm and accepting. Tomorrow is another day. Now listen to this one. It can wait. Very simple. Very kind to yourself. It can wait. Now imagine this moment. You are tired. You don't want to decide anything. You say, I'll deal with it tomorrow. It can wait. This is real English. Now let's talk about closing the topic of plans completely. People often say, I'll leave it for now. I'll think about it later. These phrases stop the conversation gently. I'll leave it for now. Very natural. Now listen again. I'll think about it later. This sentence gives you space. Now imagine this short exchange. Any plans for tomorrow? Not sure yet. I'll see tomorrow. That's it. No explanation. No follow-up. Now let's talk about being okay with uncertainty. People often say, I'm okay with that. That's fine. These phrases show acceptance. I'm okay with that. Very calm. That's fine. Very common. Now listen to this full example. I don't have plans yet. I'll see tomorrow. For now, I'm okay with that. This sounds natural, balanced, real. Now let's slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. I'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. It can wait. I'll leave it for now. I'm okay with that. These phrases help you live without rushing your decisions. Real life doesn't need clear plans, and real English reflects that. We stay in this calm space. Now let's talk about how people return to the present moment. After talking about plans, after talking about later and tomorrow, people often come back to now. They say, for now. This phrase is very important. For now, I'm fine. For now, I'll just rest. For now means, this moment is enough. Now listen again. For now, I'm just relaxing. Very calm English. People also say, right now. Right now, I'm at home. Right now, I'm resting. Right now brings the focus back. Now imagine this moment. You don't want to think ahead. You want to stay here. You say, right now, I'm okay. This sentence is powerful in its simplicity. Now let's talk about being present without explanation. People often say, I'm here. I'm home. These sentences don't explain anything. I'm home. Very common. Very grounding. Another phrase. I'm settled. This means you are calm and comfortable. I'm settled. Now listen. I'm home. I'm settled. This sounds natural and peaceful. Now let's talk about small comforts. People often mention simple things. They say, I'm having some tea. I'm sitting quietly. I'm just listening. These phrases describe the moment. I'm just listening. Very fitting. Now imagine this full moment. For now, I'm home. I'm settled. I'm just listening and resting. This is real-life English. No action. No pressure. Just presence. Now let's slow down again. Listen to these phrases. For now. Right now. I'm home. I'm settled. I'm just listening. These phrases help English feel calm. They connect language to quiet moments. And quiet moments are where understanding grows. We stay here. Now let's stay with quiet acceptance of the moment. In real life, people don't always describe what they are doing. Sometimes they simply exist in the moment. They say, I'm okay. This sentence is very powerful. I'm okay. It doesn't mean perfect. It means enough. People also say, I'm all right. Very similar. Very calm. Now listen to this phrase. I feel fine. Again, not excited. Not negative. Just balanced. I feel fine. These phrases help conversations stay gentle. Now imagine someone asks, how are you? You answer, I'm okay. I'm all right. I feel fine. All of these are real-life English. Now let's talk about letting the day end naturally. People often say, that's it for today. That's enough for now. These phrases close the day softly. That's enough for now. Very gentle. Another phrase, I'm done for today. Very common after work or activity. I'm done for today. Now listen to this example. I'm done for today. I'm just resting. Perfect real-life English. Now let's talk about quiet gratitude. People sometimes say, I'm glad I did that. I'm happy with today. These phrases reflect gently. I'm happy with today. No excitement. Just calm appreciation. Now imagine this moment. The day slows completely. You say, for now, everything is fine. This sentence closes the space. Now let's slow down one last time. Listen to these phrases quietly. I'm okay. I feel fine. That's enough for now. I'm done for today. I'm happy with today. These are not sentences to memorize. They are sentences to feel. English doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't need to hurry. It can simply be there with you, and when it feels familiar, it becomes part of your life. Now we stay with stillness. There is nothing to decide, nothing to plan, nothing to explain. In real life, people don't always speak, and English exists in those quiet moments too. You may simply think, I'm here. That's enough. These thoughts don't need words out loud, but the language is still there. Sometimes people say, I'm just listening. I'm just being. Very simple. Very human. English doesn't disappear when you stop talking. It stays in the background, like a sound, like a familiar voice. And over time, that sound becomes normal. You don't translate. You don't analyze. You just recognize. This is how English becomes yours, not by effort, not by repetition, but by presence. You can return to this kind of listening whenever you need calm, whenever you need company, whenever you want English to feel easy again. This space is always open, and you don't have to do anything. Just stay.